Oh, I pushed the button and this thing fell. And that would have not been so good if it would have broke or something. I would have been not so happy. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. Just checking out, I got some notes from when I went on that little walk to check out the camera and make sure everything was going alright with it. And I found out a lot about my camera. Apparently, for some reason, I went through the menus and it was set. The highest ISO setting it could go to was 800. And that's like why a lot of stuff has been coming out dark. And I don't know why it was set like that, but it was just set like that. So went in and fixed that. Apparently, it's crazy. You can take a photo of your face and then set it to facial recognition and then make that face a priority. So if you're in like a crowd of people and you're vlogging or doing whatever like I'm gonna be doing, like it'll make focus on your face a priority as opposed to like everybody else. I didn't know that was a thing. That's pretty freaking awesome. Let's see if it works. I'm really curious as if it will work or not. Let's see. There's also a way where you can lock the focus on yourself for a bit. So the transitions are slower, so it doesn't autofocus like really fast. So like I could put my hand close to the screen and like my face is gonna keep focus because my face is priority. But if I move my hand, it's gonna take a minute for it to actually focus on my hand, see? And then it'll take a minute for it to focus back just because of the lock thing. I think that's pretty cool because it'll stay locked on my face for longer, which is something that I'm trying to do, right? It was really shaky when I actually got to the end of the trail. And I was wondering, there's supposed to be stabilization inside the camera. And so I don't know if there's a way to set that to be like more stable or if there's something I have to do in post to like smooth that out. So still working on that. I did see that there was like picture profiles that you could pick. And so I'm still working on kind of the whole like aesthetic of what I want to put out there. It's probably gonna be, I have a whole idea of how I want it to look. It's gonna probably be like a little more contrasty. I really want the colors to pop, a little bit of saturation, but it's definitely gonna be a look. So I'm still working on that. Should be fine. I'm really excited to get that started. Oh, is this am I looking at the wrong thing? I am looking at the wrong thing. Holy bajoli. Like these are some of the ideas that I have for what I want to go over and whatnot. This is work stuff. What's on this page? Sorry, just stay with me for a minute. Oh, here we go. Oh, this weekend. So this weekend's coming up. I actually have like a mini adventure that I want to document, something I've been trying to do. I told you for like around the last 5 years or so. So I'm super excited about that. Oh, I got a new tripod because the last one I had a Jacoby with all like the legs that kind of moved, and just the ball joint for some reason, even if it's all the way just turned and like cranked down, the camera, I used to use a GoPro. This camera is heavier than that, and I guess it couldn't hold the weight, and so the ball joint was always coming undone. So I got a new tripod. It looks like it's doing pretty well, so I like that. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to do like a quick update of just the things I found when I went on little camera settings test and walk, and wanted to tell you about the thing coming up this weekend, and then just some channel goals. I feel like it's gonna be kind of all over the place because I'm really interested in doing like podcasts to find like interesting people to talk to, but not really be like an interview style type thing. I just kind of, from my perspective, ask questions about things that I'm interested in, like let's Who's someone that's doing a lot of interviews right now? I don't know. I can't think. Like Jordan Peterson. Like if I was to have Jordan Peterson on and we were going to talk, it'd be more about things that I'm interested in and like reflecting on and things of that nature, as opposed to, maybe there's like some big paper that he just wrote that everybody's kind of responding to, or the ideals, or the last interview that he was on, or something like that. It'd be more out of my contextual brain of like what interests me, and like just trying to get to know a person better. I'm really interested in people and their experiences and their lives and things of that nature, and that's one of the things that I'm curious about. Not only like experiences, but people and places, and you'll find out. There's a lot of things. While I have you, I appreciate you watching my videos. You can help me out by subscribing and liking and all that stuff. I would really appreciate it. But I wanted to show you. Sometimes I talk too fast for my brain. My brain processes really fast, and then I try to speak it, but they don't mesh that well. I wanted to show you one of the things that actually inspired me to get my channel back up and running again, and it is this. Do a kickflip. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but this is an actual picture of Tony Hawk's. Would you say Hawk's or Tony Hawk's? Tony Hawk's leg. He broke it in half. You can see right here. Break. I mean, he made a little funny comment that up here it says trauma, fractural, femoral shaft fracture. And he's like, I don't think that's a fracture, because look at this thing. It's like, is totally broken. Like, it's not. The hell do you call that a fracture? I don't know. But he signed it, and this was after he did a video of when he got back on his skateboard after this really bad fracture. And I don't even know how long the video is, but he pretty much spent it seemed like all day. You don't know. It was a long process. But to get up on the board and do a kickflip, because he was super worried about his leg strength, that he wouldn't be able to get back on the board and do a kickflip. And I think this is a fantastic metaphor of just life. You gotta get back on the skateboard and do that GD kickflip. And of course, when I was young, this is somebody that a lot of people looked up to. I did a lot of skateboarding, and just to see him go through something like that and work really hard on himself, and just his mental capacity to be able to get back onto the board and do a kickflip, like, very inspiring. I'm gonna put the video in the description. You can go check it out. I would watch the whole thing. It's amazing. Oh, and at the end, it shows him signing these, and then selling them. Sold out. They must have sold out. I tried to buy one when I watched the video, and they were already sold out. And I watched the video maybe the second day it came out. It's crazy. So I actually had to find somebody. Because you always have those people that like buy something because they think they can make a profit off of it. And they did make a profit off of this, but like, it is worth so much more than just the profit that I actually gave them. It's great. I freaking love this thing. So if I end up doing like a podcast or something like that, this is going to be like on the wall. This is so freaking inspiring. Okay, and that is that part. I got my little checklist here of the things I wanted to talk about. And that looks like it's pretty much everything. So I appreciate your time. I appreciate you listening to my stories. Hopefully there's going to be a lot more, and they're going to be interesting. I don't know. I have a lot of life experience, so maybe that could help. I don't know. And look out for this weekend. It should be good. I actually don't know if I'm going to be able to upload anything this weekend. or if it's gonna be next week. I'll be shooting this weekend. I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe I'll make a couple videos in the interim and then upload the weekend thing next week. But I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Subscribe, like, comment. Last video I said, put it down in the description. I know it's put it down in the comments. So I don't know. My brain just goes really fast and my mouth just goes faster. They don't sync up sometimes. So yeah, that's it for today. I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one.